my son, Houston. Also run a recruiting service, Pushing the Flex, where we try to promote local basketball talent throughout the nation. Wow, I've been doing it for a minute, man. I work with Team Texas, I work with Texas Blue Chips. I got great relationships with down to Showtime, Mustangs, some teams out of Houston. I've been doing it, this will be my 18th year actually doing AAU basketball, so I've been doing it for a minute. I think parents should choose organizations that they have the same beliefs, they have the same dreams, aspirations, organizations that are dedicated to the child. Because a lot of kids right now aren't top level kids, but if you pick the right organization and they believe in skill work, they believe in taking time with the child and treating every kid equally, then the kid is going to grow and he's going to get better. So you just really need to pick an organization that's dedicated to the child. I think Pushing the Flex came because we have a lot of kids that they're no-brainers, they're good kids. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out these kids can play. Those are some of the Brian Nashes, Julius Randles, Marcus Smarts, those type of guys. I started Pushing the Flex because we have some kids that don't gain national recognition or even state recognition. So what I want to do is start bringing attention because of my relationships with other national recruiting services. Being able to, I have their ear, I'm able to let them know about other players that we have in the Metroplex. So Pushing the Flex is more so for those under the radar kids that we're trying to give them national attention because they deserve it. Well, I started my organization because I want kids to have an opportunity to go to college. It's not to be pros, it's not to be, get paid millions of dollars to play pro basketball. Because in our organization, I teach every kid that you're gonna be a pro. You're gonna be a professional something. So you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, you're gonna work in the bank, police officer, teacher. So what we want to try to do is try to give kids an opportunity to better themselves, better their education. And this is one avenue of doing that. If you can, learn to play basketball pretty good, and you become good enough to get a scholarship, then you can go to college for free. So my main objective is just getting kids into college. It's not to hopefully that they become a professional basketball player. If they do, that's great. But if they don't, they'll at least have an opportunity to go to college. AAU gets a bad rap because there's a lot of bad people doing it. Just be honest. I mean, there's individuals that are doing it for other reasons other than trying to help a kid get to college. It's a business, and it's a lucrative business. So there are opportunities where some of these guys they can gain financial favors because they got really good kids. But for the most part, guys that I know and I deal with, they're all about the kids. But there are guys out there, not necessarily in Dallas, but nationally, there are guys out there that they do get paid for players. And that's just a part of the business. Oh yeah, we all got enemies. Everybody got enemies, man. Jesus had enemies. So there's gonna always be someone who doesn't like what you do, or there's gonna be someone who is envious of what you do. So what I do is, I know that God knows my heart. And I know that God knows why I'm doing it. So I don't worry about naysayers, I don't worry about what people say, because I know what, the sacrifices I make, my wife and I make through our organization, as many kids as we help in our organization. So I don't worry about what people say, because the only person I have to answer to is God. Probably would be my eighth grade team I had. On that 8th grade team at that time, those guys were pretty good, but we had 12 guys on that team, and all 12 of them, excluding my son, now play Division I basketball. Because my son, he passed away 5 years ago, this July. So all those kids that were on that team, they now play Division I football, from UMass to Rutgers to TCU, so Rice. So we have a lot of guys on that particular team, and I would have to say that's the best team. Chris Washburn, Keith Frazier, Todd Charles, Kalen Wilson, Alex Robinson. Wow, and Final Four weekend, we got a big weekend. It's an event that I've been doing over 10 years, but I changed the name of the event 4 years ago. After my son was killed, I changed, it was the Texas Throwdown. I changed it to Deion Jackson Houston Team Challenge. So that weekend during the Final Four, we have all the top teams locally that'll be here. And then on that Sunday, we're doing a class challenge. So we're gonna take top 24 teams are gonna play against the top 2015 teams. Top 26 are gonna play against the top 27 teams. We're gonna streamline it on online, and it'll be on flyswiftfly.com. I love it, man. I know he has a lot of passion. He has a lot of knowledge about marketing, and he's a very, very skillful trainer. He's a very good trainer, even though he doesn't really like doing it. But he has a lot of talent. We have the same goals, aspirations, just blowing up Dallas. So it's been great working with him. Twitter, DJH5 Report. Instagram is SHoustonPicks. And then, of course, you can find us on our website, flyswiftfly.com. Man, just shout out to the Metroplex, man. Shout out to Trey and Texas Rise and the Ghouls that he got. It's a young guy coming up, man, that's doing big things in the Metroplex, and he can definitely notice Stacy Houston, and anything I'm doing, we're going to support what you guys are doing. So we're very excited about the new company that you guys have started, and we're going to do the best we can to help it grow.